Good morning, everyone. This is Panda. So let me talk about black versus white photographers. And I'm going to talk about something that recently just happened yesterday and the day before. The proof of point. So in the last couple of days, I've been playing around with my gimbal camera. I've been walking around town getting some B-roll and getting some footage. And this woman comes up to me and says, "So you do video?" And I was like, "Yes, I do video." "Who you work for?" I was like, "I work for myself as self-employed, but I'm hired to do freelance work for other agencies if I choose to." She goes, "Why did you pick this profession?" I'm like, "Because it's fun. It's art. It gives me something to do." "You don't like music?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I like music. Music motivates us. Music gives us inspiration. And I feed off that when I do my work." She goes, "So you never want to become a rapper?" I was like, "Okay, so where are you going with this?" She goes, "I just think that you may want to suggest doing something other than video work." And I was like, "Okay, what gives you this idea that I should do something else?" She goes, "I don't think video work fits you. I'm a videographer." And I was like, "Really?" She didn't even know half the shit I was talking about. Caucasian. Now, I'm not picking on this woman. I'm not going to mention her name because she told me her name. She gave me her business card. I took everything out of a grain of salt and respect, but I don't think I would ever do business with her. Just the fact that she doubted my ability as a black man to thrive in this community, in this foundation. So, with that said, it's early in the morning. I just came from doing some freelance work for a news agency. So this is why I'm up early in the morning, walking around on the gimbal in the Pearl District. So keep in mind, guys, that yesterday's incident was even worse. When I was at the park with some of the hostel guests, and one of the young ladies comes to me and says, "Don't film me." I was like, "Well, wait, you came to me, tapped me on the shoulder, I turned around, and you tell me don't film you when I'm facing the other direction?" And then she says, like, "You black people are scary," and just like that kind of doubt from a Caucasian American person, it's not needed. Because I've been getting that a lot lately. I don't care what I'm going to say right now to hurt people's feelings, but some of you photographers out there that discriminate against black photographers, cut this shit out. Because you're about to know the real Panda right now. Because a lot of you guys are fucking bullshit. I'm going to call you out in your crap. Because why is all these photographers coming to me talking about, "Oh, join my new Facebook group"? "Oh, why are these other photographers coming and saying they left this group?" Because of the racism. Yeah, a photographer that I respected allowed racism to play in a photography group and doesn't want to talk about it, doesn't want to even deal with it, because it's a long story, guys. It's a very, very long story, but basically the story turns out like this. I talked to the photographer that runs the Facebook group. There's a disagreement. There was some bad words of judgment used by the photographer. Choices of words that he used were not very, I would say, professional. But I get it. But when a photographer chooses to choose racism over a community, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. And lately, as a black man, as a photographer, I feel that that we as black photographers don't get respect enough. Because it's always, "Oh, this photographer is Caucasian American, this photographer is black." Let's just make an example. Now, imagine if I was the client, and let's say I was, let's just say I was Korean. Who you think is going to choose? Who do you think the Korean couple is going to choose as a photographer? Just take a wild guess. most likely the Caucasian American, because America portrays black individuals as a threat. We are no threat. Those movies, those TV shows that you watch, people don't believe that shit. America made this skin color a threat for no reason. There is no reason behind it. Photographers that are not with this skin color are not united with the skin color. You could be Asian, you could be black, you could be Hispanic, you could be anyone, but you gotta represent diversity. But that hasn't been happening lately. A lot of photographers have been going at each other, and I'm in the middle of it for no freaking reason. Right in the middle of it for no reason. Makes no sense. I know what's going on, but I don't like the discrimination part. I don't like the fact that Caucasian American photographers don't give us black African Americans credit for what we do. Let me ask you a question. How many Sony African Americans are on the artisan team right now? How many black African Americans are on the Canon team right now? How many are working with Panasonic, Fuji, Pentax? Like I said, black photographers don't get enough credit like we should. We do amazing work. But when it comes down to the I'm saying that word, stigmatism of why do black people always have to have black clients? It's not that we have black clients. We can get white clients. I have a diversity of clients. That's what you fail to realize. And this is where people fail to realize who dependent photography is. You guys look at me, and this has happened every single time. This is why my parents and my friends and friends that know me, people in Madison, Wisconsin, New York, all from Japan, Paris, you guys have no idea who I am. I grew up in another country, and you guys make this fucking racist remark that, oh, this guy has an amazing story. He's black, he grew up in Japan. Do you know how many fucking black Africans and Saudis and you grew up in Japan? You guys have no idea. The lack of history, the lack of education, right there shows you. You think I'm the only black guy in Japan growing up? Are you kidding me? You guys have no freaking idea. Your education is part of your ability to learn and adapt. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that for the skin color? Why don't you do that for us as a united, as we are people and we should unite? Why do you cause hateful turmoil for us black African Americans? That includes you photographers out there that are faking the funk, claiming that you're better than me. I don't give a shit you're better than me. But I guarantee you this, you're not better than me when it comes down to people and the fight for justice for all. Because you lack that integrity and you lack that ability. You don't have it because you're so arrogant and so naive. And yes, people, like I said earlier, America portrays black African Americans as a threat. That's why if you go to Korea and you're a black man, you walk down. I've been to Korea, and some African American men that would tell you, that lived in Korea half their life, would tell you, yeah, they got that after the first couple months or a year, you know. But once people start to get to know you, they realize that American stigmatist crap about black African Americans is all a lie. It's always been a lie. And that's why we, as a human species, fail to not listen to that shit. You guys listen to it, and you feed into it like candy. Four or five bridge. Like I said, guys, I know what I do. You can ask anyone in the hostel, you can ask anyone here in Portland, all the way to Madison, Wisconsin, all the way to New York. I support people from all races. But what I don't like is when I don't get support from the photographers that claim to say they support and they represent black culture when they don't. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of being, like, I feel like I'm being the last person to be nominated for Best Picture of the fucking year. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being, like, a subject to discrimination, like on YouTube. I know YouTube is playing discrimination acts. Come on. You're telling me that 2,451 people on my channel do not see a live stream? Are you really? You kidding me, YouTube? Right. I tried night, tried day, I tried midday, I tried early morning. No swing, no hit, no home run, no score. That's YouTube. The algorithm sucks. They deleted my videos. Have you seen that one? They deleted 25 of my upload live streams. One of those recently was an unboxing of the new camera bag and new shoes that I'm wearing right now on my feet. Right now. Shame. It's fucked up. But, like I said, being black, it's not hard. It is difficult to being black in America. It is difficult for people to stop judgmental looking at us. I can literally walk down the street right now and I can tell you, let's say the street was busy full of people. And there's like 50 people. Out of 50 people, 10 of those people are going to judge me. Why? First and foremost, I stand out very well. Some people have a very good sense of their surroundings and know who their people are in their community. That's a great way how to show your community that you're aware of what's going on. And photographers need to do this too. But if I walk down the street, someone's going to point something out negative just because they just have the hatred in their heart to do it because they don't really care about who you are. You can be black, you can be Asian, you can be yellow, Hispanic, doesn't matter. White, no offense to all my Caucasian American friends that I love you so much, but the rest of the white community shares a very hateful taste for the very thing that you really eat is chocolate. Absolutely fucking weird. We are human beings living on the same planet, and there's some segregation still to this day. 2020, racism still plays. Isn't that something? We haven't learned shit in the last fucking 50 years, 60 years. We haven't learned a damn thing. All we learned is how to fucking dictate and be self-absorbed bunch of fucking assholes to each other for the wrong reasons. I'm black. I always get threatened. I always would get laughed at. People would say to me the weirdest stuff. You guys know what happened in the past, where people used to make that false judgment about how I did drugs or crack because of my teeth. You guys know the car accident injuries. You guys seen the videos. You guys have been with this channel for a long time. See, that kind of shit is what make people think very rational. Very. Always that stigmatism, oh, black people do crack cocaine. Okay. You want to guess I'm missing front teeth? Okay, let me try to rewind back time. Wait, we cannot do that because you can only go forward in time, so. I lost someone very important to me that day in that car accident. So, shut the fuck up. I don't care who you are. You got nothing nice to say? Don't say it. I lost someone very important to me. And some of you may know, and some of you may not know. But, like I said, being black in America is like the most toughest fucking job there is. You gotta, every day, watch your back. Have you noticed in this live stream, I've been watching my back, turn around, having a camera facing me? Why is that? I want to see what's going on behind me while I'm doing this live stream. I don't want nobody creeping up on me and start some shit. Because that normally happens sometimes. Like recently, you can ask anyone from the hostel. I got profiled at Fort Myers, but I also got profiled at another place because of my passports. People think they're fake. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, they think they're fake. So it's sad to see that people think that black people are always doing something wrong or criminalizing or doing something that's going to get us in trouble. Where you go? Thank you for thinking that my passports were fake. Teared. I need to sleep. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Had a long day, guys. But I wanted to talk about this because every day I feel threatened. I feel empty. I feel incomplete. Because, to be honest with you, I just feel like I don't get a fair chance at life. Too many of these, oh, you're not what we're looking for. But I have the same qualifications as this guy. But this guy is a different skin color. And my qualifications disqualify me because I'm black. It's crazy. My qualifications disqualify me for dating a beautiful white woman because I'm black. This is why I prefer what I prefer the most that I have dated all my life. If you're not Asian Pacific, it is most likely a chance that I'm not going to date you. And you guys will probably say, oh, now you're being very picky and selective. Yeah, I trust Japanese and Korean and Chinese more than I trust Americans. I'm sorry. And these are my friends. Go to my Instagram, the Pen and Pateron, you see all my friends. I trust them more, and some of them are American. Some of my friends are American. A lot of friends are American. But most of the women I have dated were Asian, and I have more trust in them and more faith in them because they're more honest and more willing to learn cultural differences and stopping where it needs to stop. Segregation. More diversity. They wanted to learn. This is why I dated Ayaka, I dated Yuki, I dated E. Yeah. So, if you guys want to say, but you're just picking out you're picking out a religion, a region and a culture for maybe personal reasons. No, I grew up in the culture. I'm mostly influenced in the culture. I feel comfortable when I'm in the culture or back home when I'm in Japan. When I'm here, it's just like, I'm happy that I'm able to be in the States. I'm happy to unfortunately own dual citizenship. And no, I'm not a Japanese citizen. So stop asking me that, guys. I'm not. You know how the law works there. Alright? But the whole point of the story is to inform you guys that, like, when I'm back home in Japan, it's a different feeling when it's coming when I'm not here in the States. When I'm in Japan, there is some backflashes that I have from my accident in 2014. But there are things that I love about Japan that makes me happy. I don't have to hear all this garbage crap that's going on in this city. The racism and the whole, people looking you up and down like something's weird with you. I get that a lot. This is like, I don't get that much here in Portland, but as you guys heard in the very beginning, in the last couple of days, there's been some very racist stuff going on here in Portland, and I've been profiled 3 times already. And then YouTube got the nerve to take down my video. That the video was titled "Being Black in America is the Hardest Job." They took it down or they deleted it because they deleted those 25 videos, those 25 uploads. That means 25 uploads from like 3 months ago since COVID-19 started. Unbelievable, YouTube. So, with that said, everyone, 20 minutes into this live stream, we walked around the Pearl District, and I shared my story about being black, and I'm sorry to tell you guys, and be honest with you, I'm afraid for my life every day. Every time I walk out these buildings, no matter where I am, I'm going to be afraid. Because people in general are fucking dangerous. Especially at this time. There's no way someone is not angry about what's going on in the world. Someone could be a very high supported Trump supporter and go out on a rage. He or she could be here in Portland right now planning to do something bad to some black American. And then you just read that? The Supreme Court just denied that Trump cannot cannot change anything about the DACA program. Sorry, Trump, you lose. You obviously are not for the people. You obviously are not for the right fit for a president. You got some mental health issues. You need to work on that. And you need to work on your Twitter skills. Because your Twitter skills suck. Because how can you know what? I'm not even going to repeat the darnest, stupidest things you just said on Twitter. This is what the country comes down to. This is why I want to leave to go to freaking Canada. I can't deal with this whole chaotic crap. Yeah, it's still North America, but like I told you guys been watching me for a long time. When I go to Portland, I'll go to Vancouver, it's for a reason. I want to be safe. America is not a safe place anymore. And look at me, I'm traveling by myself as a photographer and trying to make a living, trying to stay afloat. Trying to live day by day. The chances that we get are very slim. But, oh yeah, we gotta be rappers, we gotta be basketball players. Why can I not be a fucking composer? I cannot be the pianist? Or I cannot be a great, there's many actors, black actors, but the first thing they think is, oh, you want to be like this guy. And then also, you have other black folks that hate on black folks. Oh, you want to be like Uncle Tom, like the fucking guy. What was it, last week? Guy was like, hey, like what, you shouldn't wear shorts like that, it hurts your crotch. It's talking about my shorts, these shorts. I'll show you. Look at my shorts. Look at my summer shorts. These are my summer shorts. He's gonna tell me that they look too tight on me and I should just dress like a normal person. Like, what do you mean normal? Just like a normal black person. I was like, that's racist. So I was supposed to, what is that entitled to? How you dress like that? How is a black man supposed to dress? People are doing the dumbest shit and saying the dumbest shit. That's why I just keep walking and avoid it. And sometimes you can't walk away and avoid it because sometimes it follows you. It's kind of fucking pain in the ass, if you ask me. So today will be the day that Portland will go into phase 1. Hopefully it goes well. But there's a problem that I noticed in Portland. That I was telling the guests, the staff at the hostel, that people are not washing and sanitizing like they're supposed to. And it's a concern. Because some people in the hostel right now are very disrespectful and very rude. And they need to respect the house rules. Now, do you treat your home like that? Do you go to someone else's house and destroy it? I don't think so. So with that said, everyone, any photographer that likes to call me out on my bullshit, please do. Please do. I got a whole bunch of proof. Trust me. You don't want to mess with the panda. The one thing I am good at is covering my ass. and having the proof to prove it. And in 2 days from now, I'm going to get a phone call from the EEOC about porch light, because things are about to go down. They see my proof, they see my evidence, they know something's going on, they know something is not right. Like I said, I'm good at what I do as a consultant, but as a photographer and as a person entirely, I don't get respect. I don't get a lot of respect on YouTube anyway. I don't really care. It's not about that. This channel is about helping others and having an archive to help others in the future. YouTube, if you don't see that point of view, then maybe you should stop being racist too. And stop being favoritism to some of these YouTube channels. Do you see the trending page today? Stupid shit when we have other problems. Seriously, you put that on the trending page? Guys, go look at the trending page right now. Just take a look and tell me what you see. Good, with that said, everyone, I'm going to get going. Independent photographer. It's not easy. I'm telling you. Photographers. Caucasian, Asian, don't matter where you're from. Don't believe America, what they tell you about black African Americans or Africans that in that point of view, or anyone in the skin color. We are not a dangerous human species, alright? We are people. We have respect. So please, all we ask is a little bit of respect and a little bit of encouragement. That's it.